What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to a FUT Champions squad builder. Today I'm going to be building my team, showing my custom tactics and player instructions for the upcoming FUT Champions Weekend League. Now if you guys didn't get involved in FUT Champions weekend just gone, I urge you to get involved this time around. You can see my current rank is Gold 2. Which is where I finished on 25 wins out of 41 win away from Gold 1. I would have loved to have got to that Gold 1 maybe this weekend coming. And if we take a look at the monthly leaderboards, I'm already in Silver 3. Now the monthly leaderboards are, according to EA, the best prizes in FUT. So, you know, if I can get monthly, I guess if I got 25 wins on week 1, for the monthly one, I should be able to get up to 100 wins, which would be Elite 3. That would be ideal, but Gold 1 would be amazing, and 88 wins should really be doable. So, for this weekend coming, there are some stipulations for A, how you have to enter, and B, when you enter, what team you have to use. So, for the daily knockouts, for the first daily knockout that runs out, might have already run out by the time you watch this video actually, maximum players from one club is 3, and you have to have it from one league. The next daily knockout is no entry requirements, 2.5k to win that, and then the final daily knockout is a minimum number of leagues of 3 and a minimum number of nationalities of 3. Hopefully I've qualified by then so I don't have to build a team for these, but those are pretty easy ones. If you guys want to see squad builders, you know how to do the squad builders challenge and show you guys a formula and stuff? Do you want to see squad builders for each of the daily knockouts of just a very effective, cheap, easy team to fit them? If you do, just drop a thumbs up on the video. For the weekend league, you need a maximum of 6 players in your starting 11 from the same league, which does mean that you are forced to use at least 2 leagues, more if you want, and of course, you know, hybrid up as much as you like, and that is the qualification specifications, I guess, for this weekend league. So what we're going to do today is we're going to build the team that I'm going to be playing with, and you're probably thinking to yourself, Nep, you're not even qualified. And you would be right, I'm not qualified. As you can see, I'm currently in Division 5. I'm going to qualify through divisions this time around because I want to know exactly what it is in divisions, the earliest stage you can qualify. It's been proven that holding and winning Division 1 qualify you, promoting and winning Division 2 qualify you. I'm trying to figure out if holding Division 2 qualifies you, or if any kind of win from Division 4 or 3 also qualifies you. So I'll find that out over the next couple of days. I'm going to go up hopefully a division tonight and a division tomorrow, which will send me to Division 3, so I'll find out by then. If that fails for me, I'll then go and use the tournaments to qualify, but I can't do both because if I've already qualified through the tournament, it won't then let me know if I've qualified again through the league, if that makes sense. But with that being said, let's take a look at the team I'm going to use. Now, of course, I will be using super players. It doesn't really make a difference, if I'm honest. I finished with 25 wins on my main account with the super team. I finished with 22 wins on my Road to Glory account with a bang average team with 3 games left that I didn't play. So I potentially could have got 25 wins on both accounts. So the team really isn't that effective. It only makes a difference if you know how to use the players, and I guess at this stage I don't know how to use the players. So I think we've seen this defense a couple of times. I do have a new player in defense. Last time around we had Bremer or Alaba. This time I've gone for an old formation, my favorite formation last year. I've gone back for this year, and that there is my defense, guys. We've got Glove on Manuel Neuer. Glove improves diving, handling and positioning. You don't want to use anything else in this. The kicking and the speed are, in my opinion, irrelevant in-game stats. Kicking is something when you have the ball, how far you can kick it, and speed is when the goalkeeper comes out, how quickly he comes out and moves about. But as we know, pretty much all goalkeepers have 99 speed, so those are irrelevant. So what you want to improve is either diving, handling, reflexes and positioning, and Glove covers 3 of those 4. Boost is diving, boost is handling, boost is his positioning. I've then got Hector Bellerin at right back, guys. You can use Kyle Walker here. I have used Kyle Walker for a lot of games, but I don't know why. I prefer Bellerin. I know Walker has better stats, and if we actually swap them around here, let's take a swap, go for a right back, and take a look at Kyle Walker. So Kyle Walker has 5 less pace, but with the right chemistry style would be 99 pace, 12 more shooting, 4 more passing, 4 more defending, and 13 more physical with 4 less dribbling. But for whatever reason, and I don't know the reason, let's take a look at Bellerin's in-games. He's high, medium, 5'10". I think Walker's very similar. So high, medium, 5'10" for Bellerin. High, medium, 5'10" for Walker. 2-star, 2-star for Walker. Maybe this is where the difference comes in. 3-star for Bellerin. That it genuinely could be the difference, something like that. But I played, as you can see, I played 10 games with Bellerin. It's not like I'm just sitting here trying to be like, oh, Arsenal better than Spurs. That they are. Don't get me wrong. But and you can see there, I played 48 games with Walker. I've put a shift in with him. I've played a lot of games with him, and I believe that Hector Bellerin is the better right back. We've got Anchor on Rio Ferdinand. Again, another whole bunch of games for him, 64. Anchor is just good for his card. It boosts his pace, defending and physical to really high stats. We've got Anchor on Boateng as well. Again, just boosting that pace, defending and physical. With Boateng, you could potentially give him a shadow and boost that pace and defending, because 85 physical for a centre-back is crazy good. And then Roberto Carlos, 10 games in, 2 assists for the man. I thought being 5'6" was going to be a problem, especially with how heading is this year. Seems to be a little bit OP, but in the 10 games I played with him, he's just a little bulldog. He literally is a rabid bulldog, and he just runs around the field like a madman, and he's a fantastic player. So Roberto Carlos there completes our defence. Now for the defence, guys, in terms of player instructions, we've got everyone to stay back while attacking and everyone on normal interceptions. The goalkeeper you can't change, so all defenders stay back while attacking, and normal interceptions. So that is there. Into the midfield, we've got 3 centre midfielders here who are absolutely sensational. We're going to start in with Hullet. We're going to then put in James Rodriguez, and we are going to third and finally put in Patrick Vieira. There are obviously multiple people that you could use here. Ruud Hullet for me has been a little bit of a disappointment. As you can see, in 57 games, I've only scored 16 goals and only got 5 assists, which, considering he's played a lot of games at Cam for me as well in an older formation, is really bad. I put finisher on him recently, actually, because of the fact he was missing shots that you would expect Hullet to put in the back of the net. Top of the box, across the goalkeeper, finesse shots and stuff, and he would just miss them all. So I thought, let me try and boost his shooting. But if this doesn't start kicking in goals for him, I'm going to probably go to, I don't know, something else. I don't know, maybe like Hunter, or something that's going to boost his dribbling and passing, maybe Maestro or something. But right now I've got Ruud Hullet there, and I'll be honest with you guys, you're probably looking at that thinking, wow, I'd love to play with that card. If I wouldn't notice the difference of having Renato Sanchez there. You're looking at 3 million coins for Hullet. Don't do it. Instead of buying Hullet, go and buy Ronaldo and Bale and Neymar instead. You'll have a much better time. In the other midfield spot, we've got James Rodriguez. This is the second time I've had him at the club. I had him before on loan. I loved him. He's just fantastic. And you can see his goal return is already good compared to Hullet. 10 games, 4 goals, 1 assist, 4-star skill wins. I put Maestro on him, which boosts his dribbling, passing and shooting. It takes him up to like 91 dribbling, 92 shooting, 91 passing, and you can notice it. Rodriguez is amazing, one of my favourite midfielders in the game this year, and then Patrick Vieira is an absolute god. Hasn't scored a single goal for me in 36 games. I'll explain why in a second, but medium-high work rate's 6'4", and we put engine on him. The reason why I put engine on him, that pace, that dribbling, that passing, just to get him, in there. His defending and physical is so good anyway, and his 71 shooting isn't bad either. 3-star skill with 3-star weak foot. The man is a machine. Like, he just does not stop. I'd be interested to see what his stamina is. I haven't actually had a look at it. And the reason why Vieira doesn't score goals, as you can see here from my player instructions, Vieira is stay back while attacking, normal interceptions, stick to positioning. Both Rodriguez and Hullet are get forward. So what happens is Rodriguez and Hullet push up into the gap. Vieira drops down in behind them, and that's why he just never gets involved. It essentially makes it a 4-1-2-2-1. During the game, and you'd probably argue you should probably put your central centre midfielder to stay back while attacking so it doesn't have an imbalance, but this works for me. I don't know why and I don't know how, but it does. Then up front, guys, in at right forward, we've got a player that I actually condemned early on in FIFA, in Gareth Bale, but the last since I put him in the 4-3-2-1 as a right forward, he's been magnificent for me. In literally 45 games, 15 goals, 9 assists, doesn't look great, but probably in the last 15 games, he's scored 10 goals and got 5 assists. That's how bad he was beforehand for me, but now he seems to be doing the business. So we've got Gareth Bale up at right forward, and then in at left forward and striker is these two boys here. Cristiano Ronaldo goes up front for me, and Neymar goes in at left forward. I was turned off by Neymar by listening to other people's theories about him, saying he wasn't very good, he was too weak, but A&I Skills told me he was good, so I went and picked him up, and he's not got, and this is again a test to how good Bale has been for me. He's not got the best stats, 43 games, 9 goals, 8 assists, but he is a presence on the field that is, he wins free kicks, he wins penalties, which I take with Ronaldo or with Hullet, like, or free kicks that I take with Roberto Carlos. He does so many things that don't end up becoming goals and assists. Like, if you had key passes or chances created, he would have them in abundance, but in actual, like, goal conversion ratios, he doesn't have the best, but he is a great player to put in there. And then Cristiano Ronaldo, you can just see he's head and shoulders the best player I've used this year in FIFA. It was very difficult to get a positive goal scoring ratio in FIFA last year, really easy in FIFA 15, and I'm on the fence this year because of how bad my finishing is. But Cristiano Ronaldo, 67 goals and 14 assists in 69 games is amazing. We've got 2 5-star skillers in the team, we've got 3 4-star skillers, we've got free kick specialists, we've got absolutely everything that you need. And then in terms of the player instructions for the attackers, stay central for all 3 of them, get in behind for all 3 of them. We get Ronaldo to press the back line because I want him to keep, you know, basically going at the defenders if they're trying to pass around the defence, which was like a common feature in FUT Champions. Gareth Bale and Neymar both the same ever since, and then Hunter for all 3 of them. There is a case to be made that you don't need Hunter for Gareth Bale. It's a waste on his pace. And I would potentially agree. The only other thing which I haven't tried yet, and I did want to try, and we'll actually try it for the game that we're going to play here. The only other thing I would use for Gareth Bale is Maestro. Boosting that dribbling, shooting, and passing could be really effective for him. It would put him to about 94 dribbling, 90 somewhat shooting, and 90 somewhat passing with 94 pace. So we'll try Maestro in and around Gareth Bale this time. Then we move on to Neymar. Now Neymar, I've got Hunter on, that puts him to 99 pace, 94 shooting, and 95 dribbling, fantastic. And Cristiano Ronaldo goes up to 99 pace and 98 shooting, I believe, with 91 dribbling, good physical, good passing. You, like, with these sort of players, you know, you can do whatever. But with Cristiano Ronaldo, he doesn't even get the full boost because he's not off chem. He does get a boost, just not the full boost. But this, guys, is the team that we are going to be using. We'll go and show you custom tactics as well. So with our custom tactics, I've got my speed up to 70, my passing to 65. My passing in chance creations is 70, shooting 67, crossing 65, and positioning freeform. The reason why I've got these basically the same is because in-game, they change. So crossing goes where shooting is, shooting goes where crossing is. So my crossing is actually 67, my shooting is 65. And then in defense, I've turned down the pressure and aggression, and the team width stays the same. And instead of offside trap, you want to switch it to cover. I have no real reason why I have these stats. I'm just like playing about with them, trying to figure out what works for me and what doesn't work for me. And like right now it is working well for me. So if I find out that my build-up play is too slow, I'll increase the speed. If I find out that my build-up play is like I'm 2 passes in and already there's too many people forward, I'll slow it down again. So I'm just kind of messing around with it. But that is the team, guys. Let's get into a game. Okay, guys, our opponent for today is coming in with a 4-3-3-4 team. He's got 4 one-to-watch cards: Fellaini, Mata, and Thiago. Mertens up there at left mid with that Milik, which is not really a one-to-watch card you want to be using anymore. He's probably going to be out for the rest of the season, meaning that is going to be the best he gets this time around, which is a shame because he was due to have a big year. You know, you're looking at like a 90 to 95 rated team of the season eventually over the end of the year, and it's so sad that his injuries have cost him. Now, today, obviously, we are going to be doing a live game, so if you were just here for the squad builder and now you're taking your leave, I thank you guys for watching the video. And if you want to watch how I play with this team and with this formation and with these custom tactics, then sit back and enjoy the game. Now, I've been working a lot on my gameplay specifically. I've been trying more to work out how to defend a lot better. But not only that, I've been trying to figure out how to take my chances and use the players that I've got to the best of their ability. So you know, it's been difficult, and you might be thinking, this guy's team is a bit meh, or you might be thinking you're in Division 5. Well, it's funny because it's been a struggle, and I've only lost the 1 game on the way up to Division 5, as he has an effort there that goes wide. I have only lost the 1 game whilst getting here, but it's been a difficult run. Obviously, it's the start of FIFA, and everybody is basically just, you know, trying to figure out and get up the division. So it's not like I'm a D1 player in low divisions, as Bale puts that one wide, and I'm coming up against really bad players. There could potentially be some weaker players up here, but also due to the fact that everyone has to start at Division 10, there could potentially be some huge gorilla-esque players up here. Now this guy has got some skills with Thiago. He's probably going to cut inside here. He doesn't. He goes on the outside. And you'll notice one of the big things for me is look at the player that I'm controlling now. Usually I would switch to either Vieira or Roberto Carlos there. I haven't done. It's made them hold their position. I'm running around with Neymar like a headless chicken. I don't mind him having possession here. One of the big reasons I don't mind him having possession here is because if I can steal it, I will end up having a really good counter-attacking opportunity because of who he's brought out of position. And if I can't steal it, I've got bodies back in position, which is, for me, really, really good. And here we go. We've got a counter-attack now. Gareth Bale, he's managed to keep hold of the ball, but only just. Vieira into James. Back to Vieira. He's got Cristiano Ronaldo clean through. Here we go with Ronaldo. I'm going to see what we can do here. Scoop turns inside into Roberto Carlos. Evades the tackle. Finds a space. And I couldn't get a shot away, and that's my bad. I should have pressed the shoot button a little bit quicker, and I probably would have got in there. And once again, watch who I'm controlling. Just trying to not pull my defenders out of position here. Let me try and cut the pass lanes off. He's played a long ball out. Hector Bellerin should be there, and we win the possession back again very comfortably. That's a poor ball. Should not have tried that. That's a great win from Bale. He's actually going to win the ball back here. But what you're seeing, guys, is because I have low pressure and low aggression, my team aren't like bombing forwards to try and steal the ball, which is something that they do often. And because I've set it to cover instead of offside trap, which is the default, once again, tried to do a fake shot there, not a fake shot stop. Yeah, because I'm set to cover, you'll notice my team, that's a foul, ref. We'll take a free kick there. You'll notice my team D-line isn't pushing up to allow those balls in behind. And it does mean that I suffer, not a lot in possession, but it does mean that I lose out on a little bit more possession. Like, I was having a lot of possession beforehand. Shall we actually go and bang this in the top left? Let's do it. Let's get this Roberto Carlos. Let's just bang this top bins. See if he hits it well. He struck... Never mind. We'll chalk that one down to a warm-up. But yeah, so what I find is I'm suffering a little bit more possession against people that know how to play possession, but against people that panic, what happens is, and this guy may well be the same, he'll notice that he's struggling to get in behind, and so we'll start taking long shots, rushed shots, you know, trying like chip through balls that just aren't there. And it makes it really easy for me to defend. Now, I've made a mistake here because I've switched off and I've picked Roberto Carlos to defend with, which isn't what I want to do. Because I end up, oh, that was good defending though, because I end up pulling him out of position. So we got lucky there, we got away with that, and we're in a position here where Cristiano Ronaldo is clean through, chip through ball is great, it falls straight to his feet, he has a crack, and Kasper Schmeichel saves it. Now for me, corners are poor, I can't take them, I just can't. I tried this one, going short and putting it to the far post, Gareth Bale's there, and as I say for me, corners are poor, I score with a corner, and it's such a poor way to score. At times it's undefendable, which is a bit annoying because that guy didn't do anything wrong really there. His keeper made a great save. I probably should have scored with Ronaldo. I probably should have run in a little bit more with the ball and driven it low across the goalkeeper instead of trying the long shot. But Cristiano Ronaldo should really be putting that in the back of the net. You know, alas, he didn't. But we end up getting the goal from the corner, and you can see again, I think my opponent has gone all out attack. Look where his defensive line is. His defensive line is on the halfway line, which means he's pushing up, and for me, he's got a good opportunity to score here. It's gone just wide, and that's his first real good chance in 32 minutes, and I haven't defended once. Do you know what I mean? Like that one time I took control of Roberto Carlos, the rest of the time, the only time I've touched the ball in defence is when the AI has like handed me the ball. And it's going to happen right now. I can see Bellerin is about to, well, I thought he was going to auto-tackle. He didn't, but what he did do is push Fellaini wide, which is very nice. And the reason why I'm talking about my gameplay specifically today is because I noticed that I had some huge issues during FUT Champions. It was nothing to... That's a poor pass, and I've selected the defender as well, which is really bad. It was nothing to do with my opponents. It was nothing to do with the game. It was me making terrible decisions and not playing to the best of my ability. And for that reason, I wanted to like analyze my gameplay and figure out how I could become better, so that that's a lovely play as well. So that Ronaldo, Schmeichel with the save again. Yeah, so that I could basically get better for the next FUT Champions. So we're going to try the same corner again. Neymar to the far post. Gareth Bale. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I don't know why that works. Like the defenders should be getting that. Look at where his centre-backs are. His centre-backs are all over Gareth Bale. Oh, they're actually not. Hullet was there as well. His centre-backs aren't even marking Gareth Bale. It's so silly. And remember I said at the start of the video in the squad building segment that Gareth Bale is a changed man for me in FIFA. And he's scored 2 goals here today. Neymar picking up 2 assists. Ronaldo not really doing anything. Ronaldo really should have scored by now. But that corner and the near post corner as well, where you don't play it short first, where you just hit it into the near post. EA need to do something about that. And I'm saying that as somebody who's scored 2 goals from it in a tight game that is basically, it's changed the game for me. If I didn't score those 2 goals, I wouldn't be winning right now, you know. And now it's got, you know, it's basically going to cause my opponent to have to play a different game to really put, you know, go attacking to try and get back into this. And that's through no fault of his own. It's not through bad defending. In fact, he's in this situation because of good defending. He's in this situation because he's defended my opportunities to allow me to get corners, and it's not really worked out very well for him, which is a bit bad, isn't it? You would expect the game to be a little bit better. Neymar's going to be in here. Surely this should be great tackle. He was sliding like a mofo there. He was. I think that was a desperation slide. And what I've done here is I've selected Vieira. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to run back with Neymar or Ronaldo there, but he's got through. That's exactly why I didn't want to select Vieira. It's automatically put me to Roberto Carlos here. I didn't want to be Roberto Carlos, but Boateng intercepts, and we find ourselves to be away again. And that's going to be half-time, guys. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy had a bit more possession than me, maybe 55, 58%, because he's done well on the ball. He's got up front quite a lot, but even though I'm on balance, so yeah, he's had 53%, but even though I'm on balance, look at my passing, because my passing has been clean because of the way I've got the build-up play and stuff set. And look at my actual conversion rate. I've actually missed the 2 easiest chances. I've scored the 2 corners. Gareth Bale, and both Gareth Bale's goals are from identical spots, or near identical, because of how stupid the corner routine is. It's just so stupid. And even though I'm scoring from it, I'm obviously going to use every advantage that I have to hand. I don't think it's great, because if I end up losing a game because of it, I'll be so upset. Especially, let's say, like, 1 game to go for gold 1. Let's say that's the game that I lost because of somebody scored 2 or 3 corners like I've just done today. How mad would you be that that's how you end up losing your game? Not because of skill, not because your opponent's better than you, not because you defended poorly, but because the game mechanic suggests that corners, at corners, goalkeepers aren't going to come back. He's going to score here. I know he's going to score. And the reason why I know, oh no, Ferdinand steps up and steals the ball. We've got Neymar in behind. He's got Ronaldo clean through. He's also got Bale. He's going to find Ronaldo. Ronaldo keeps the ball, finds Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale with a fake shot stop. Gareth Bale with a drag back. It's so beautiful. I love it so much. That skill move is honestly brilliant. I know Neymar missed a header, but that skill move is just so good. All you have to do, guys, is when you're at a standstill, it's a fake shot whilst holding the right trigger, and I'm pulling my defenders out again. Let me just run back with Vieira here because I shouldn't be pulling him out. Yeah, basically you do a fake shot whilst holding the right trigger, either left or right, if that makes any sense at all. It should do, because it's pretty self-explanatory skill move to do. And we could be through with Neymar here. I didn't mean to do a chip through ball there. I wanted to just do a regular. Oh, it's going to fall back to Neymar, and that's good defending. Cristiano Penrith. Yes, we'll take a penalty there. Cristiano Ronaldo wins us the penalty. Juan Mata is injured as well. Unfortunate, and this could be game over here, guys. Oh, he's all the way down there. That's unlucky. Imagine if the ref called that back when I was in his box. I would have been furious. So he's got to make his change. One of the things for me with this team, James Rodriguez and Neymar have quite low stamina, and unbelievably, Ruud Gullit, I know he's actually got a really high bar right now. He's always dead for me at the end of the game. So I have some good subs on here. Sterling and Promes are pretty good subs for Neymar if you don't care about 5-star skills. Ben Arfa is a good sub for Neymar if you like the 5-star skills. And then Renato Sanchez or Jonas, unbelievably, as a centre midfielder. And the reason why I like Jonas as a centre midfielder is because of his power and his presence in the midfield. His passing's decent. It's obviously that purple squad builder, Jonas. And he's pretty good in there. So we made a couple of subs there. We're going to give the penalty, as I said, to Cristiano Ronaldo. And I don't have the... I don't have the thing, so I can't see exactly where I'm putting this penalty. Hopefully it goes in. Oh my word, that is a pinpoint perfect penalty. That could not have been closer to the top bit. Look at that, that's amazing. He could have dived the right way. He wouldn't have saved that in a million years. And I think he's done. I don't know. I think he's frustrated. He's passed the ball straight back to me. I think I've just passed it to him here. Yep, that was silly. They're the kind of mistakes that I need to remove from my game, because I'm giving him he's going to score here. Interestingly, with his sub, he scored with the person that he substituted on for the injured Juan Mata. He's back in the game. And that he didn't score there because of the game or because of this or because he scored there because I'm an idiot, because I passed the ball to him from my own kickoff, and it basically gave him a 2v1 up front, and that is so stupid. And they're the mistakes that I need to remove. Could have done a million things there. Could have bought the guy short and then passed it to him. I could have just punted it into the box and hoped to win the ball. Oh, he's giving me some space here with Roberto Carlos. And I'm in behind. I've got one man over. It's going to be Ronaldo. Kasper Schmeichel again with the save. His Kasper Schmeichel has actually been really good for him. And look what I'm doing here, guys. Look at who I'm running back with. I'm allowing the midfield to do what the midfield does. Because of the way the pressure and aggression is, he's not really going to get too far up. Look at that. Ruud Gullit tracks him, and then it gives... No, don't concede a second goal because of my own stupidity. That's a great tackle, Vieira. He's actually going to score here. Yeah, he's pulled it back to 3-2, and that's again because of my own stupidity. Oh, man. This is why I lose so many games. I won the ball with Ruud Gullit. I tried to pass it infield, and instead of passing it, I should have just turned around and had a shot, really. But no, I can't do something like that. Gareth Bale, though. Oh, my God. That should be a goal. That should be 4-2. And this game out. So I thought at 3-0 I was home and hosed. But he's pulled it back. And he's pulled it back because I started defending, basically. Because I started defending, he's ended up pulling these goals back to a position where he could easily tie this game up. And I wouldn't necessarily say it was undeserved, because on the face of things, if you look at the goals that I've scored, the penalty was well earned, well deserved, but the corner not so much. The corner was probably a little bit lucky, I guess. Sometimes that skill move is as effective as it is. Sometimes it's not. You know, I'm not using it at an opportune moment right there. But yeah, the two corner goals were a bit meh. I have missed a few sitters. Obviously, I missed that first chance with Ronaldo that led to the first goal. I've missed that. I missed that chance just there with Gareth Bale that could potentially and should potentially have been a goal. I knew it. I knew it was coming, and Gareth Bale's through here. And Gareth, that's a foul, ref. That has to be a foul. Come on now, game. That really should be a foul. And this guy's playing a weird game now. I feel like he's like trying to play possession based. And see how I've controlled the right back. I've screwed up. I don't want to be controlling Bellerin. The fact that I've selected Hector Bellerin has cost me chances here, because now I've got him out of position. And this guy's silly doing skill moves there. He was in my box. He could have crossed it. Instead, he's done a skill move. He's earned himself a corner. How ironic would it be if the goal that tied this game up was a corner? And as I say, it wouldn't necessarily be undeserved. He's played a pretty good game. He's had far more possession than me. Ruud Gullit should be getting that. He does indeed. And Patrick Vieira comes away with it for Gareth Bale. And oh, wow, that was supposed to be for Neymar there. But I'll run up with Jonas. He's got Neymar on the outside. Keeper's not coming off his line. We've got Ruud Gullit at the far post. This is actually Ben Arfa, who's going to slide it. I don't know why he slid there. I was going to say he's going to slide it across. Oh, I've pulled my... look at that. Look what I just did there with Ferdinand. I pulled him way out of space, and now this guy's got a good counter-attack. And that's great defending from Vieira. And that's a good pass out. But yeah, I should have done better with Ben Arfa there. That was my mistake. And Jonas here, Ronaldo's got Ben Arfa through again. I tried to do the cross-body goal, like shot there to the goalkeeper, but for some reason, Ben Arfa... wow, this is a really tense game. Yeah, for some reason, Ben Arfa slid, and the shot was banned. Now we've got 10 minutes left. And you'll notice as well, I'm not using second man press, which was, again, another really key feature of my downfall in FIFA, is using second man press too much. I try and turn off of it now. I try and not, like, use silly things that cost me goals. Interestingly, I've still conceded 2 goals. You know what I mean? Like, I've conceded 2 goals. I've conceded 3 goals. And as I say, that's not necessarily undeserved. That goal was really nice. Not a lot I could have done about it. I suppose there I could have chosen a defender and pressed Fellaini. I decided to back off. I was tracking back with Ronaldo to try and get the ball, to try and get in behind and steal it. The first 2 goals were definitely my own fault, but the third goal can't really take much away from him there. And it's sad because I should have been absolutely out of sight in this game. I mean, I was out of sight ultimately, wasn't I? I was 3-0 up and cruising, and now we find ourselves in a position where we could go on to lose the game. And now I'm panicking. Look at that. I pulled Hector Bellerin out of position because I don't want to. Now I'm the one that's panicking. My defense is, as you would say, terrified. and he's actually got a chance in the box here. He's banged that. Poor shot choice there. He could have done a lot better with that. He had the opportunities. I'm actually going to go ultra attacking for the final few minutes. See if I can get my boys up the field and in behind. And we absolutely can. And it's Hatton Ben Arfa. And he's going to bang that across the keeper. And that is a stunning goal to win the game. Do I deserve to win this game? Maybe, maybe not. I'll let you guys decide that. But what I know that I've done is I know the mistakes that I made to concede the goals that I conceded. And I know that how to rectify them. You know, the only goal that he scored that I couldn't really have avoided was that Fellaini goal. With that being said, I'm going to look at it, but I'm going to watch this game back after I'm done editing the video, because maybe I could have stopped that Fellaini goal. Maybe if I would have picked a defender and stepped into him, maybe that would have, you know, maybe I would have stopped it. But there you go, guys. We end up winning the game. What a fight back for that guy. Gareth Bale with man of the match. Ronaldo, Ben Arfa and Bale with the goals. Bale with an assist. Neymar with 2 assists. And interesting stuff coming up there. So we get ourselves a 4-3 win, a nice 3 points. In terms of possession, my opponent definitely had more possession. My passing was better. And my shot choices as well were pretty good. Like, if you look at where his shots were from, he's only got 2 shots inside my box. I've got, what, 6 shots inside his box from my 11 chances. And yeah, okay, the rest of both of our shots are just outside the box. But in general, I think my defence was pretty good, considering I conceded 3 goals. And when we look at the goals back again, we look at his Oscar goal. This was just poor from me. I give him a free kick. You know, if I don't concede that goal, the comeback's not on. I potentially go on and win 4 or 5-0 with a defensive clean sheet, but that was silly. This goal again was silly. You know, I win the ball. What did I do? I think I actually gave the ball away, didn't I, in the left back area with Ruud Gullit, where I could have cleared it. I then get another tackle in that pops back to him. And then the 85th minute goal, the only thing I could have done here is selected Boateng and stepped in. But my problem here is, and we'll take a look at this in a bit more detail. And again, if you're not interested in watching this sort of stuff, I do appreciate you guys being here beforehand. My problem here is, if I take Boateng, he's got the guy next to Fellaini running in behind. So if I step forward with Boateng and miss the tackle, he's clean through anyway. If I take Ferdinand, he's also got a guy running through if I miss a tackle with Ferdinand. So what I should have been doing, you can see, I'm pointing at the screen like you can see, I'm running with Ronaldo, who's just on the halfway line or just inside the halfway line. I'm sprinting back with Ronaldo to try and track back. What I should have done is switched to Vieira and pressed him with Vieira, because then he wouldn't have had the space or the time to get that shot. If you can see me bombing with Ronaldo, I nearly get there, I'm just there too late. So if I had Vieira there instead, I probably would have bodied Fellaini and maybe got the ball back. So other than that though, that was actually a nice goal. And then the goal to seal it, Hatton Ben Arfa, beautiful little 1-2 of Gareth Bale. I was going to try and run in, but instead I had a bang. And it goes in the back of the net to win the game 4-3. So that, guys, is going to be my team going into FUT Champions. I've got a long way to go before I can consider myself an elite player in terms of FUT Champions. I think Gold 1 is my aim. I know my mistakes. I know where my problems are coming from. I just have to figure out how to stop them. This is going to be the end of the video, though, guys. If you have enjoyed this, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.